Hi, I'm Mike Listenfeld. I'm the new hardware product manager for Aetna Building Solutions. So, in this training, we're going to be able to identify different types of overlay in hinges. We're going to talk about the different closing mechanisms that are in hinges and the different types of connection styles that will connect hinges to doors. I'll give you guys a baseline information to get first with connection styles. The first connection style is screw-on. This connection style is typically used for hardwood doors where a permanent and sturdy connection is needed, and a screw is used to attach the hinge permanently to the door. The next connection style is a dowel or knock-in. This uses a plastic dowel that's inserted into a pre-drilled hole in the door. This is the most common connection style that we see in the industry, and works really well for MDF and melamine. So the next connection style is an expansion dowel. Salice uses the name Rapido, and it uses a expanding dowel that takes about a half turn to lock into the door. It goes into the same holes as the pre-drilled holes for the knock-in hinge, but the expansion dowel makes it a lot easier to remove and reinstall a hinge onto a door. It's a great application for like on-site installations and closets or flat packing. The last connection style is Logica, which is Salice's toolless installation. It's got a locking lever that locks the hinge to the door, so there's no screws or fasteners that are needed in order to attach it. Now let's talk about overlay. Overlay is the amount of coverage that a door goes over top of the cabinet face. The first one is full overlay. So the door fully covers the frame of the cabinet. The next overlay is half overlay. This overlays half of the partition. This is normally used where two doors share a common partition, and so each door overlays half of the partition so they can open off the same divider. Inset means that the face of the door is flush with the face of the cabinetry. So the door fully sets inside the cabinet. These terms are typically used in the Euro or frameless cabinetry industry. Face frame cabinetry typically uses different terminology. They can be interchangeable, but more commonly in face frame cabinetry, they use terms like 1.25" overlay, which is similar to a full overlay hinge. The door would cover 1.25" of the face frame, leaving really no gap in between doors of adjacent cabinets. The next one is 1/2" overlay, where the door overlays the face frame of the cabinet just 1/2 inch. This allows for face frame to be seen all the way around the door. There are many more overlays that can be achieved with a variation of hinges and plates, but these are going to be the common ones that you're going to hear day to day in the industry. So next we're going to talk about the closing operation of the hinges. The first one is going to be self-close. And these hinges would have an internal spring mechanism that when the door gets close to the face of the cabinet, will actually pull the door closed and hold it closed once it's there. The next style is going to be soft close. Soft close uses a hydraulic mechanism that when the door gets close to the cabinet, allows for smooth, controlled closing of the door to dampen it, giving a more high-end feel. The last category is specialty hinges, and there is a large variety of hinges in here. They're going to be very application specific. These type of hinges are going to be more often something you're going to reach out about, but just in general, a few of them would be push to open hinges, free swing hinges, 5-knuckle hinges. These are just some of the items that you'll run across. But again, these are more of an application-specific hinge. In one source, they have in the description that it shows, it gives you the overlay, full overlay, the Salice, which would be the soft close. The 105 is the degree of opening of the hinge. And then the Rapido is the connection to the door. So here's a half overlay, soft close Salice, 105 degree open, Rapido connection. So that's where that information is in one source. Full overlay, Salice, which tells you the closing operation. So this is a soft close hinge, 105 degree open is the Logica connection, so the toolless connection, and the color is nickel. If you have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Let's apply what we learned today, and let's go make some more sales.